ladies and gentlemen, we continue the discussion on True Indian. A day after being pulled up by the highest court of the land, one would have thought that a senior responsible leader like Rahul Gandhi would rethink his statements undermining Indian Army and India out of self-reflection, or perhaps after being convinced by the people he trusts. And if not, maybe he would finally produce evidence that the Supreme Court had asked for. But neither of these things have actually happened. What we got instead was the entire Congress party rising to defend their leader, who himself chose to duck queries instead of clearing the air, and his sister Priyanka Gandhi defiantly put the judiciary in the dock instead. Listen in.
I'm not speaking.
But sir, at least on Donald Trump, what he's saying is...
Brother, did you hear what I said?
They do not decide who a true Indian is. And it is the job of the opposition leader. It is his duty to ask questions to challenge the government. And my brother would never say anything against the army. He holds the army in the highest respect. So it is a misinterpretation.
The Lok Sabha leader of opposition also caught the attention of the Prime Minister addressing the NDA parliamentary meeting in a veiled dig. Prime Minister said that Rahul Gandhi often acts childishly and arrogantly, for which now even the Supreme Court has reprimanded him. The question now is, does Rahul Gandhi want himself to be taken seriously, or will the leader continue to dismiss every constitutional authority from the courts to the Election Commission, the Prime Minister and the Parliament, and still hope to be the guardian of the Constitution? And that is the debate that we want to go across to.
गलत बात बोलने से न्यायालय, हमारा सर्वोच्च न्यायालय, हमारा जुडिशरी जो है वो भी चुपचाप नहीं बैठेंगे. ये सबके लिए एक सबक है कि आप रेस्पॉन्सिबल एक नागरिक है और अगर आप कुछ भी बात करके आप बच जाएंगे, ये सोचना गलत है.
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
On this debate, I want to ask you, Ashwini Kumar Mishra. Well, some people do believe that the Supreme Court is not a certification authority on who's patriotic or who's not. But the frustration and observation of the Supreme Court came from the fact that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been peddling lies instead of facts. Someday on China, he says 2,000 square kilometers have been occupied by China. Someday it's 4,000, someday it's 44,000. It is in that context that that frustration came in. After all, people who hold high offices, constitutional offices, need to speak with all responsibility so as not to spread lies and misinformation in the country. Is that a wrong observation by the Supreme Court?
Navika ji, in previous debate you did not give me a chance after starting 30 seconds, so I have a strong objection on what Pradeep Bhandari said about Rahul Gandhi should learn the patriotism from Hafiz Saeed. That's an insult to 50% of the Indians who has voted for the opposition. He should apologize from the national channel of yours. No, you should first learn some patriotism and don't insult the entire country. Rahul Gandhi is representing as a leader of opposition. No, you should apologize because you are teaching that Rahul Gandhi should learn patriotism from Hafiz Saeed. What kind of person you are? What kind of patriotism you have? You should have some shame on a national channel. I think you should delete that statement of him.
Mr. Mishra, Hafiz Saeed praises Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi's right hand likes Osama bin Laden. Rahul Gandhi says that Lashkar-e Taiba is not a threat. What are you saying? You said 26 level is not arrested. You have been pulled up by the Supreme Court of India by not being patriotic. Come on, stop backing terrorists.
Calm down. One at a time, my friends. One at a time. Pradeep Bhandari, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, please, one at a time. My viewer cannot hear either of you. So one at a time. I'll give you a full 45 seconds. Ashwini Kumar Mishra, make your point.
So I have a full objection to such a statement. Bharatiya Janata Party should refrain from using such statement for leader of opposition who is representing half of the nation. Now coming back to Supreme Court, as you rightly said, Supreme Court cannot give the certificate of patriotism. The Supreme Court mandate is to not issue the certificate who is true nationalist or who is not a true nationalist. Supreme Court's mandate is to look at the legal matters, look at the objectionable statement, and if there is a merit to it, give a judgment to it. Now, as an observation, with due respect to Supreme Court, they can put any sort of observation. Having said that, Rahul Gandhi, without fear, will keep raising the questions of national interest and national security. And this is not just the Rahul Gandhi. Even BJP's own MP has said...
My friend, nobody has a problem with the leader of opposition raising pertinent questions to demand answers from the government. But you cannot put out lies out there. That is the only question we are asking. कितना ले लिया चाइना ने बता तो दो. 44,000 square kilometers, 4,000 के 2,000. आप ये तो बता दो. Facts आपको पता नहीं है, लेकिन ज्ञान आपके पास दुनिया भर का है.
So who will, नाविका जी, तो ये फैक्ट कौन देगा? चाइना रिटर्न में देगा कि हाँ हमने इतना ले लिया, या मोदी गवर्नमेंट देगी जो बार बार इसको डिनाई कर रही है कि न कोई आया न कोई गया, जबकि इनका ओन एमपी पार्लियामेंट में बैठ के बोलता है कि चाइना हमारे देश के अंदर 5 से 10 किलोमीटर तक घुस चुकी है.
प्रदीप भंडारी, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड. प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड.
ओन एमपी बोलता है.
Navika ji, please. Navika ji, you said you will give 45 seconds to Mr. Mishra. Mr. Mishra has spoken for 90 seconds. I will just need my 40 seconds. Point number one, please look at what is happening on your panel, Navika ji. The Congress party is saying that the Congress party and Gandhi Vadra family will decide what the Supreme Court can do, what the Supreme Court cannot do. This is exactly what emergency was. This is exactly what Indira Gandhi did when one of the judges ruled that Indira Gandhi was involved in appropriation and corruption election funds. They imposed the emergency. Today, the wannabe dictator Rahul Gandhi, who is surrounded by darbaris and is running a darbari party, saying that the Supreme Court does not have the mandate to pass an observation just because it is against the Gandhi Vadra family. Tomorrow they will say the Supreme Court cannot give a judgment just because it is against Rahul Gandhi. This has not happened just once, repeatedly. So what the Rahul Gandhi-led family here is saying, that it is above the Supreme Court of India, it is above the Constitution of India. Rahul Gandhi is the biggest threat to democracy by his repeated comment. Not just he's unpatriotic, he's unconstitutional. He wants to create democratic chaos, because anybody who goes against the Supreme Court of India and says that the Supreme Court of India cannot decide what it will only say what the Gandhi Vadra family will do. This is something what emergency was. So Priyanka Vadra is reflecting the emergency mindset of her Dadi, and Rahul Gandhi has been a wannabe dictator.
No, I beg to differ to the extent. I beg to differ to the extent that asking questions is the right of the opposition, Pradeep Bhandari. But Vivek Srivastava, asking questions is your right, fair point. But when you ask these questions, can you create rumor mongering? Can you create fear mongering? Can you begin to start saying things that are not facts? Can you, just to score brownie points politically, begin to run down the nation? That is the question that is being asked here. And you can't. Just because it is your supreme leader, it cannot be that the facts can be thrown into the dustbin.
No, nobody is doing it. But then, for the last 10 years, since 2014, 11 years rather, I mean, every day, abhi debate mein kya hua? Arey sahab, bataiye, do you endorse Mao or not? These are the kind of questions Dr. Ranganathan and the friends ask me. आप कहते हैं कम्युनिस्ट एंटी नेशनल, कांग्रेस एंटी नेशनल, आरजेडी एंटी नेशनल, इंडिया अलायंस एंटी नेशनल. अगर कोई नेशनलिस्ट है तो वो सिर्फ बीजेपी है. मिस्टर भंडारी, you are a very seasoned spokesperson and a learned man and experience. और पॉपुलर भी है. आप सुनिए, मेरा सवाल सुनिए. मेरा सवाल सुनिए. ठीक है, मेरे में तो है ही नहीं देशभक्ति, आप छोड़ दीजिए. अब आप सुनिए मेरे प्रश्न को. आप एक सीजन्ड आदमी हैं, अच्छे प्रवक्ता हैं, और अब पार्टी में भी मेहनत कर रहे हैं. आप मुझे बताइए कि अगर राहुल गांधी के बजाय बीजेपी के किसी मेंबर पार्लियामेंट के ऊपर कोर्ट की यही टिप्पणी होती, द same comment, let us say it could be the honorable prime minister.
But Vivek Srivastava, it's not only on China. It's not only on the issue of China. Whether it was Rafale, whether it is election commission, EVM, किसी ने हैक करके नहीं दिखाया, पर रोज बोलते EVM हैक हो जाता है, बटन कोई भी बीजेपी को जाता है वोट. Then on the SIR you have an atom bomb in your pocket. ये कौन सा एटम बॉम्ब है जो फटता नहीं है और आप लोगों को दिखाते नहीं है कि क्या आपके पास एविडेंस है? You know, I have no problems. Come out, bring the evidence. Take the government to the cleaners if you can.
We will be
with facts. Facts that can stand on their feet, Anand Ranganathan. Is that not the minimum requirement?
No, pehle to, may I gently rebuke my good friend Pradeep. I think it is wrong to say that Rahul Gandhi should learn lessons of patriotism from Hafiz Saeed. It's like saying Vivek should learn lessons of patriotism from Xi Jinping. Oh, sorry, वो थोड़ा गलत हो गया मेरा. नहीं, एक सेकेंड. अच्छा सुन लो. Do you condemn CPIM for saying that chairman? Pradeep.
आंसर क्विज खेलेंगे अब.
प्रदीप. अच्छा नाविका 10 सेकंड. हाँ, सीधा सवाल है आपसे.
Okay, don't be a rowdy panelist, please. Allow him to speak.
Yes, thank you. No, I'm just because I'm South Indian, I'm not rowdy, Navika. Please, I've never been. I've been always very polite person. No,
मैंने आपको नहीं बोला, मैं अपने गुड फ्रेंड विवेक को बोल रही थी.
अच्छा, वो ठीक है. विवेक से सीधा क्वेश्चन है. ये इनको गुस्सा आ गया कि अभिजीत ने इनको माओ का रेफरेंस देके क्वेश्चन पूछा. डू यू कंडेम द कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ इंडिया फॉर सेइंग ऑन द स्ट्रीट्स दैट चेयरमैन माओ इज अवर चेयरमैन? हाँ है ना, बोल दो, औकात है तो बोलो.
वो तो सिर्फ एक स्टेटमेंट था. दैट डजंट मीन वी टो देयर लाइन एंड वी आर गोइंग टू कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन द सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द नेशन.
स्टेटमेंट था. चेयरमैन माओ इज अवर चेयरमैन.
We just say it for the sake of saying, but we don't mean that he is our guiding light. You know, your hypocrisy is at one level extremely cute, but at another level it is abhorrent. Abhorrent because the same things that you criticize the others for, when you fall it, you become outraged and begin to express your outrage. Nobody in this country has a problem if the opposition can prove the government wrong. But base it on evidence, base it on facts, prove to the country that yes, something that has happened is wrong, and that some land has been taken away by China, that some scam has happened in the EVM, some scam is happening in the electoral rolls. But every day to cry foul and cry hi mar gaye, hi lut gaye, that really is going too far. And even the country, I think citizens of this country are getting tired of this fear-mongering at one level. We leave it at that tonight. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on the News Hour. Good night, be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with the same News Hour at night.